Okay, so let's start with this reference image. Now, when we are starting with any reference image, you know what we have to do. First of all, it's selecting a color palette. Okay. And color palette, we don't randomly select anything. We first of all pick all the colors. We check how it works. Is it matching with my reference image or not? Okay. So those are the things that we have to consider first. So let's start with that. I am first of all going to select all the colors, whatever I think will work in my reference image. So these are all my colors from Camel Sand. And same you can do with your whatever colors you have. You just pick all the possible colors you feel like, which you feel that it will work. Okay, so start looking for some colors in your set. You can all do it along with me. Just see, select the colors and put it side. So let's pick the colors. According to my reference image, first of all, we will only talk about subject. And luckily, we have the same kind of colors in the background, which is in the foreground. Okay, so you have to be extra careful. Now, the background you can see it's quite blurry, but it's not flat blurry. There are also tulips here in the back end, but it's quite blurry, right? So the back side is a tulip field, which is blurry. So first, whatever colors I'm going to pick here, so same colors will be applied in the background, but let's first of all only focus on the foreground, what colors we can pick. Okay. So like if I'm a beginner, what I'm going to do? First, I will select all the pinks in my set. Okay. So all the pinks I'm going to select. If you have no idea what colors to select, this is the best thing you can do. Pick all the colors. So I picked all kind of pinks here. Now I'm going to pick reds, orangish kind of tones, and also keep checking your reference image. Just see what are the colors visible to. Sometimes you will see yellow, sometimes you will see orange, sometimes you are going to see different type of red kind of tones than maroon. So accordingly, you pick the colors. I can also feel a brown. So whatever you feel, you pick. Right? I can see a yellow here. So first of all, I'm only focusing on the top part, right? So I think these are the colors that I have picked for testing. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to test these colors. So I'll put it side and I'm going to test one by one. So always start from lighter tones and apply. Now you can apply with medium pressure. Why medium pressure? So that you will get idea about what exactly is the color. If you do it light, so you will not able to understand the color. So I'm doing a medium color here and then another pink. So I'm not sure right now, but I'm applying whatever I have. This is purple, which is completely off. Okay. I don't think so. I need purple. Then I have orange. Then I have another orange. This is red. Another red. So when I'll do all, then I'm going to select few colors. This is maroon. Then I have rose pink. So I like this color, rose pink. Then I have different kind of browns. So this is also good. I have another brown and I have another brown. Right? So these were the colors and yellow also. I have not put yellow. Once you have selected the color, I will also recommend you one thing. When you are doing the swatch or when you are testing the color, just write the name of that color. What will happen when you are done with all the swatches? Now it is confusing which red I have done, which red is this, or which red is this. So what you can do, just put a name here. You can put a name here, like it's 256, okay? And then another one like a red. So which red? Now you will be confused. Which red is this? So you put the name and you will get idea. It will be very easy for you to pick the colors, right? So here, um, now let's see which color is closer to my reference image. So this reference image is not good at all. It's looking quite faded. I can show you on my digital reference image. Okay. So here are the colors. If you can see, these are the colors. It's it's blinking, right? It's not visible nicely just because of the light. So light is not balanced right now. But if you have the reference images, just open your digital reference images. If you don't have the physical one, good quality, you can open the digital reference image. So same I'm doing here. I am having my reference image and this is how I will check now. Okay, because I don't have a good quality reference image today. I'm missing that one because that half one is much clearer. So I will check which colors are good. I think I can go with the, I can select this one, which is rose pink, because I can see this rose pink touches. So I will keep this side. If you don't have rose pink, no problem. You do the swatches this way, and then you select the closest one. Even if it is not 90%, if it is 80%, you can select that color, right? You don't have to prepare the replica of same piece, but you get inspired from that piece and then you prepare on your own. Okay. So I have this, and then I can see orange kind of tones. So I have selected orange. Then I can see yellow. So of course, yellow is there on the bright side. Okay, I haven't picked white, which is really very important. I'm going to pick my white, and um, then I'm going to pick this color also. It is maroon. Maroon will going to help me to create the darker shades. So see, I'm not directly picking the blacks or darker blues. I have to look for some options nearby. Okay. And if these options fail, or you feel like you have already applied these color, then the last thing is we are going to pick black. Right. So for darker values, I can keep this color. This is maroon. And then red, yes, I see few touches of red here and there. I can use this red. So um this is cerulean red. I have picked this color. Now orange I have picked, and try to limit yourself. Don't try to put multiple colors. Okay. Otherwise you will be confused by just seeing colors, what to do now. Okay, then next I can see brown, some touches of brown, like here. Okay, and here I can see some touches of brown. So let me see which brown is this. Is it this one? That's why I say put a number. So you will not get confused. Okay, this brown. See, this brown can go with my reference image, but the problem is this one is quite waxy than this one. So it can give me a trouble. Now, although my this color is good, but I am not going to pick this one because I don't want those troubles. So just keep it side. So I am going to pick this one. Okay. I selected this one. Now, I think we are almost done. And then the bottom part we are going to select later, right? So it's not difficult. It's just yellow, and then green, and then sap green. You can also use blue. So we will select later, but right now just let's work on this one. I hope you understand how we did the color selection, right? I hope this was easy. And then what you have to do, always put your reference image from light. Always pick your colors, the ranging from light to dark. Okay. So wait, the red color that I have picked is the cerulean red. You can use any kind of red. If it is not same red, you can pick orangish kind of red. You must be having the vermilion red. Crimson Lake, yes, you can go with. You can go with. Vermilion red, also you can go with. You have to pick any color which is closest to your set. Okay. So don't limit yourself. You can pick any color. So I'm going to start with this reference image. Now you tell me what will going to be the first layer. What you think? What should be the first layer? Just type it down. Okay, Pooja said white. What about others? White. Right. Okay, all right. So see, wherever you see that light tones are there, highlights are there, what you will do, you are going to put white in your base to secure that area, because later you need to scratch the surface to get the highlight. So in that area, we are going to put white first, but rest areas, if you feel like that there is more dominant color is yellow, so you can directly apply yellow. Okay. And before starting what I'm doing, I am cleaning my pastels. So you have to clean every single pastel and arrange it from light to dark. Don't put your reference image, this pastel on top of your painting. Otherwise, you will see the lot of marks. Okay. Now I'm going to pick white, and let's use this white wherever you see the white. That is a strong highlight. Okay. So I can see one strong highlight here. The spot, I hope you all can see here. So I'm going to secure this area, and I can see one light line here in my reference image. So I'm just applying this white line here. And if you're facing issue to get a clean line, I told you you can use a backside of pastel. Make sure it is clean. And if you don't have the edge, you get the paper cutter or a knife and then cut it and get the clean edge. So this way I can add that line. Here also I can see one bright line. These crisp highlight you can't get at the end. So it's better take your time and apply. So wherever I see, I will add. Okay, I can also apply here at the base, very less. Because maybe at the end I want to scratch here and it will give me a different kind of lights. So if you put white in your base, you have uh, that flexibility to take the decision whether you want to keep it white or you want to keep it yellow, right? Okay, so I think I'm done with white. These are the bright lights which I can secure. So only those area I applied white. Now I will switch to yellow and I will start applying yellow. And let's do it with low pressure, okay? And this time you can go in direction of form. So how is that form or line is going? In downward direction. Okay, so you can do it that way because the area is small. So I can't do 45-degree all the time, right? But you make sure whenever you are doing multiple layers, you keep changing the position or the angle of applying color. Wherever I see yellow, I can apply. This much I have applied yellow. And same I can see half of the petal, this much I can see yellow. So let's apply that color also. This side. You don't have to hurry. If you want a realistic work, don't expect you will get in 1 hour, 2 hour, or 3 hours. You have to put that effort. And don't try to go too dark in your base layers. Otherwise, you will not able to layer it much. So keep your hand light. Now you can go on top of these bright lights. Okay, so you don't have to secure it now. It's already done. You can go on top of white with low pressure. So you can see wherever I have applied, I'm applying on top of that. And that's fine because I'm doing it with light hand. Here, I will also apply some yellow here at the base. Okay, and here. And if you are again, you're facing issue to work in a smaller area, what you have to do, use the back side of pastel and then apply. Some yellow here. So wherever you see orange, you can apply yellow first and then you can apply orange. So here are all warm tones. I can apply yellow everywhere. It's not a problem because warm tones, yellow can go in base. Okay, and here also. Do it carefully, do it mindfully. You don't have to hurry. Just focus. See where are the warm tones. I can also feel that I can apply yellow here because the base I feel it's a warm tone. So I'm applying a very less yellow with light pressure. See how nicely I'm doing. It should be inside the drawing, not outside. If you are not able to do, use the back side. Or you can sharp your pastel. Okay. So I have done. Now, what else can I do? I can apply orange, right? So I will pick orange here and then with light hand, I'm going on top of yellow. I feel like all are a warm tones here, so I can apply orange. And then here, make sure some drawing is visible or you go in the direction of forms so your lines are visible, right? Otherwise, you will miss those lines and you will do things on your own. So I applied some orange here, now some orange here. Then some orange here. Now red. So here, some of the areas I can see red. But before red, it's here I can feel red more. Here I can feel the center part, but this side and this side, I feel like it's more rose pink color. Okay. So first red I'm going to put here. Wherever I see red, I can see some red here. You add wherever you feel. We are not blending. We are just applying color. I'm using the back side of pastel to get the clean line here. And don't worry if you don't have the similar colors, no problem at all. We don't need the same. We have to go as close as possible, right? Here also top section, I feel like little bit red. For tiny areas, I'm using the back side. And here I feel first is the rose pink and then more colors on top. So where is the rose pink? This one. I will go with my light hand. But this rose pink is bright. It is looking warm. Okay. So I feel now yellow should be there in the base because this is warm. Rose pink alone can't give me warm tone. So I will add that yellow here. And then on top I will add the rose pink. Same here. I have rose pink color. With very light hand I'm doing it. I don't want much. So there, if you apply more, you will get different result. If you apply less, you will get different result. So I will pick this rose pink again and let's see. And let me also check my swatches. Is it the right color I'm picking? Okay, so these are the swatches. I feel this color first and then this color is also there, which is maroon. So first I will go with rose pink. You can see light hand and corner and edges. Don't procrastinate. Just switch your pastel. Here also. The layering should be nicely done. Okay. On top of orange, I feel like red is also there. So here I'm going to put red. So we don't have to create the flat tones, right? We are putting something here, then something here. So when you are going to blend, it will going to give you the different results. Again, I'll go with some red here. So slowly we are increasing the shades with same pressure. Then some orange here. Um, but it's kind of dark orange. And how I can prepare that dark orange? By just putting red on top of orange. Okay. So slowly I'm going to go here. First, I'm going to again shape this line so that I don't miss that drawing part. And if you're not able to guess the shades, I told you what you have to do. Squint your eyes. Just make it little tiny, and then you see your reference image. You will see some shapes, some blocks. Okay, you will get idea this much is orange, this much is red or yellow. You will start seeing like this. Okay, red is applied. Then on top of yellow, here I only applied yellow, right? So I'm going to put some orange here. And move in the direction of form. Like you can see, I'm going this way so that I can maintain that direction, that flow. So I'm applying orange on top of yellow. And wherever I feel like that it's a light kind of tone or warm tones, I'm applying. So this layering will be on. Keep going on. Again, I feel like that we need to apply more layers of rose pink here. So I will go with my rose pink color again, and let's do the same thing. No need to hurry, no need to speed up. Speeding up means reducing the quality of your work. And I can also apply some same color here, same rose pink, little bit on top of red because it will be a different color. Same thing I'm going to do here. Let's increase the shade. Now I have applied rose pink, I have applied red, orange. Then what's the next color? Which is maroon, right? So we are going step by step. So the areas wherever I see the darker than the base values, I'm only applying in those areas. Again with low pressure. So wherever I see the values are darker, I'm applying there. See, here is also this rose pink color. And I'm using the back side of pastel. I can see some lines this way running down. But these lines are like more, I can see it's a tone of red. Some yellow I will going to apply again here to the tip part of the petals. With the same light hand. And don't focus on blending at all, just apply the color. Okay. Um, I will go with some red again here in this area. So slowly I'm increasing the values. Okay, this area here. Some red here again. And again, now this is looking lighter, and slowly you can see we are covering the paper tones, right? So I will pick this rose pink again, and I will just go with my light hand, same way the way I was working on base layers. Now you can switch the direction. What will happen when you switch the direction? You will able to cover these paper tones. And if you continuously keep working on one direction, so might be possible that you will be having a lot of paper textures, right? So I can change the direction. You can do vertically, you can do horizontal, you can do any way, but it should be different than the direction you were using in base. Okay, and here another side. So I think we have done quite few layers, like 3 layers or 4 layers we have done, and now it's time to blend. So I'm using a fresh cotton. You can use a fresh cotton. And now what you have to do, one side you maintain for lighter tones, that is more yellow and orangish kind of tone. Another side you can maintain for darker values, right? So you are not going to switch with your darker value in your lighter tone and with your lighter tone in the dark area. So just avoid it. So I would recommend you to always start from the lighter tone. So first I'm going to cover the this yellow part. And I think I'm using the wrong side of paper. I feel like now it's not the right side. Let's see how much I can do. So I'm just going on top of this orange and yellow, not these tones. Okay. So we have to go from light to dark. Okay, so yes, it's a mistake. I have done drawing in the wrong side, and I can experience that. You can't layer much, you can't blend much if it is on wrong side. Okay, so here is also yellow. Blend with light hand. Don't put too much of pressure. For these kind of tiny areas, you can use the blending stump. It's a good idea. Um, like these kind of paper stamp, but you can see I have different pigment here, so that's the reason I'm not using. But you can use these paper stamps. So once I'm done with the yellow kind of thing, now this can be only for lighter tones. So let's switch the side and I'm going to use this one. If you already have any of your earbud, which is having the same kind of pigment, you can use that. I will also show how this is a tool now, right? Which is already used. So in last session we did on apples. So I will show you how we can use it. But here I am using the fresh side to blend this pastel. Don't put too much of pressure to blend. Blending is not a goal here. We have to make sure that the base layers are fixed. So it allows us to apply more layers on top. So here blending is not the goal. Here. Do a really good job when you're touching the corners or edges or delicate areas. If you're getting these kind of spots or you see the wax is deposit there, so it can act like a texture because oil pastels has its own property, right? So it can help you to create some organic textures, which if you see in your reference image, so it is also there. And when you are doing these kind of blendings, so you have to take care of yellow line, red line, rose pink, red. They should merge with each other. So it should look like a smooth transition moving from one shade to another shade to another shade, right? It should not look like a harsh line. So I have done the little bit of blending, but what is my goal? To get the nice smooth shades. Okay. And I will again go with my colors. So I can again put this yellow on top. So we have just applied the base layer. Now the real work will start from here. So I'm applying the another shade of yellow and same with a lighter pressure. But this time my goal is to achieve that smooth transition. So first I'm only going to work on this area. So it should be like yellow and then slowly turning into a reddish tone and then a pinkish tone. So with yellow, you can go on top of red. Why? So we can create the smooth transition. Okay. And then I can use this rose pink color, rose pink. Edges part, I will the use the back side of pastel. Okay, Rana. We are just applying shade, no blending, nothing, just applying. And then you slowly start checking what is the shape of that petal, how much is red there or how much pinkish tone is there. So I can see this much is pink. So although I have already applied yellow here, again I can apply pink on top. Okay. So today we will only able to do this one and that too uh, it's not possible to finish or create the realistic work in one session. And then again, I'm going to blend this. Or you can use the same. Okay, no edges are here, no lines are visible. So I have to create the same impression. Whatever pigment I have in my earbud, with that same pigment. Now I'm not using pastel. What I'm doing, I'm using same pigment here and going on top of yellow. What is happening? This is helping me to blend and give that smooth transition. So you don't have to always apply pastels. Sometimes you can go with the that cotton, which is like you already have used in your base, and you can use it instead of using oil pastels. See, I'll show you how much pigment is there. See, I'm applying here. See how much pigment is there. We are using same pigment to create different shades. Not always pastels are needed, right? And do it with a light hand. I'm trying to create the smooth transition. My aim is I don't want any kind of line here. So let's only focus on this part first. Then I can see maroon here. Now, maroon is also not that much visible because now I need something more. Okay. I'm just trying to put more colors on top. But this maroon is now not visible. So what else I can use? The bottom part here, I can see some purple kind of tones. So purple, it's like dark purple. This one, so I'm using violet. I think I have not used this color for swatching. Yes, this color I have not used. So I'm adding this color now. It's a violet, right? And then I will slowly add here on top. And this is giving me darker results. So on top of maroon, I'm using this color. Um, Now, can you see there are lighter tones also? Same tone, but lighter effect. It's not dark. So now I need white to make some areas light, right? So I'm using white here for blending, and I'm going to make these area light. Now I'm facing one issue, that is I'm not able to layer much. Why? Just because of I have applied or I have done drawing on wrong side. So don't do this mistake. Okay, so when you have applied white, also you can apply more colors on top, right? So if I need this maroon here or red here, you can apply. Then if you feel like you need to apply more orange, so this color application and blending, then again applying white, this is ongoing. Okay. Don't think I'm using white, so I can't use dark color now. I can use multiple times. Depending upon your requirements, what you feel like, is it dark, is it light, we can switch the colors, right? So I feel like now it's more orange. I can put more orange here. But you can see slightly we are moving towards the darker tone. And again, I'm applying the rose pink color. Then again, you use for blending. And get the colors nicely done, right? So same thing you have to do other side and same thing you have to do here. Keep switching the values, keep applying colors. Like it's white here, so first I can scratch that white also, but right now I don't want to scratch. I will first apply the color. Okay, so this is just, I can say the 30%, 30 to 40% that we have done. This is not done yet. It will take a time. I'll reduce the intensity so that I can show you, right? And then take a healthy breaks in between. Always check your work from distance. Now, why I'm showing is keeping this distance. Why I'm showing the zoom, because same way you have to check, and from distance you get better ideas how it is working. Is it looking good or not? If I always see my work from close up, you will not never get an idea about values. So always keep your work at some place like vertically and then go few steps back and see your work how it is looking. So it should look something like this from distance. Okay. And you will get idea that, okay, here I need to work more. This is looking lighter. You will feel like there should be more depth here. So these all feel we get when we keep working. Now this is only 40%. And I can't go with this more, I think, because it's the wrong side. What's the right side? Actually, we did the drawing yesterday, day before yesterday, and it was done on the right side. Okay. So we did the eye training exercise and that we did on the right side. But here you can see. And then backside, I have shown you how to do the tracing part. And accidentally, I use this side for painting. That's the reason I say check your paper before applying, right? So you, with your finger, you can just touch this way. One side you will feel smooth and another side you will feel rough. So this is the right side and I did on wrong side. So the problem will be you will not able to layer much. You will see colors are coming off. Okay. You will feel like whenever you are putting new color, it is not applying nicely. So these all issues you will face because it's a smooth surface. Their tooths textures are very, very less. Okay. So far, do you have any questions? Okay, let me see. Always low pressure. Always go with low pressure. No need to apply high pressure because high pressure will not allow you to move further. Okay. Anyone was doing along with me? Oh, nice. Good. Alice. Let me see now. Yes, I'm great, great. Lovely shades. Do a more good job and try to come up with the smooth transition as much as possible, right? Yeah. Okay, Pooja. Yes, you can leave. Right. So when we work on the textures, sometimes what happen? Watercolor papers are not good. Sometimes cartridge sheets are not good. So you have to understand what exactly is the pastel that you need or what exactly is the paper you need. It matters a lot, right? So focus on these points. You will understand when you will keep working with the reference, different kind of subjects. That's why we don't go with one subject. We select different subjects and we switch the techniques, right? So good. It's nicely done. Anyone else want to show? Ankita, have you done?
No, ma'am, I'm just writing the colors.
Okay, right. So later you can try it on, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.